Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whenever you are. This is Sophia Kamau's TV show. And today I want to start a new series on meditating or reflecting on life and things happening around us. So today being a Sunday, I'm seated here. I'm a little sad because I lost my neighbor. He was a very strong young man. I just cannot believe that he is gone. He is a neighbor. We've lived next door to each other for 10 years, and we've always been good to each other. We've always said hello with each other. I had always something to talk about with him. So how it started, it's about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yeah, in fact, I remember it's the second week of July. The second week, July, yes. I had gone to a church to where I go far with my friend for spirit at the Carmelite Spiritual Center. So when I came back, the boys always run up and say hello to mom because their base is in the basement. So they came up, said hello to me, and then I'm like, where is the third one? Where's the youngest one? And they told me, oh, he's at the neighbor's cutting his grass. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness, because I've been noticing his grass is so tall. And I was like, why this? It will just, the dandelions and the grass seeds will fly over to ours. And I'm like, oh, that's good. Then that's when hubby told me that, oh, I spoke to our neighbor here, and he said he's just been told his heart is functioning at 30% capacity. And I'm like, what? This neighbor, the strong man, the very strong big man, you are saying his heart is not functioning fully? He's like, yeah, he plays football, he plays all these kinds of sport, and for sure he's a big guy. He looks like the guy who plays football. You know how strong they are, and they are tall and healthy. That's how he is. And he said that, oh, he's been told by the doctor he's lucky, even they don't know how he's been functioning and playing all these sports while he is very not okay. His heart is functioning at 30% capacity. And I was shocked. And that's when my husband said, you know what, we can help you whenever we have boys here, they can help you, and they can help you with things around. We are good neighbors after all. So yeah, so my youngest son, took him 3 hours to cut the grass. He was sweaty, it was hot, but finally he finished, and the neighbor was very happy. And then he said, then we started checking on him. That was just in July. Every time I come from work in the evening, he comes into, and we are talking. I'm like, how are you today? How is your day? He tells me about his he bought a few cattle, and he is very excited about his project. And he was also telling me how he has bull in France that he's gonna like breed with his cows here. And he showed me the picture, and the days went on like that. And then 2-3 weeks ago, he said, okay, he left us a note at the door saying, I'm going home to see my parents, but I cannot fly, so I'll just drive. Please take care of my cat and check my house. So if anything happens around, I'm not here. And we have his number. So he went, and we were every day saying, oh God, I hope he is okay. And I think he took a little bit longer coming back. He said 10 days. I think he took 12 days to come back. And we are like, oh gosh, we don't want to call, but at the same time we are concerned, and we are like, I hope he's okay. So he showed up after a few days, and then we came to realize just a few days that the car broke down, the one he drove, because he could not fly back to home to Ontario. So he came back, and again, I remember this last Friday, he came out from work, and then that's when I got a really good time to talk to him. And I said, "Hey, did the cows like the apples?" I have a video of apples, apples, and more apples on my YouTube, but on shorts, and that apples, they were all picked by my youngest son from the apple tree that is in between my yard and his yard, and they were like 6 big crates. And so he told me, oh my goodness, the cows were all over the apples. They were so happy. Thank you, you did this. And they were all eaten up. And he says, oh, in fact, someone else from Facebook or Marketplace has contacted me, and they say we have lots of apples and you can come and get the apples. So as we heard, he went and got those apples, but he didn't get to take them to his animals. So he went and yeah, that was a Friday night. I saw him on Sunday as we were leaving, and we just said hi, and that was it. So I hear he did not go back to like he did not even get a chance to send the apples to the animals. And the apples were found in his garage with bags, because my neighbor on Monday night, he went to sleep and never woke up. He looked 100% to us. He looked 100% normal. So on Monday night, he went to sleep as we all go, and we also went to sleep. But now I'm reflecting and thinking something must have happened, because some weird stuff happened with our cat. Our cat was going crazy around 1 a.m. He was scratching everybody's door and telling us something. I was so scared, because I was told cats know something, and I'm trying to sleep, and my heart was racing and palpitating, because also I was on some medication, and I am also trying to sleep because the next day I had surgery. So my dental surgery anyway. So the cat came and he was going crazy. He was going on top of my bed and going on the bed frame, on the headboard, and trying to look outside the window. And then I'm looking, I don't see something. That's like 1 a.m. And then he comes and goes like he's biting my hubby on the cheek. And he's like, what is wrong with this cat today? He's going crazy. And then the next thing we know, he's dragging the blankets, like, come out of the bed. So I followed him and I said, come out, I am scared. Maybe something is wrong with the boys. Let me go check. 1 a.m. I go downstairs. I looked in the boys' bedrooms. They are all okay. And I talked to my oldest. He was getting ready for bed. And I said, the cat is acting weird. I even tried to take him out through the back door. He didn't want to. I tried to take him through the garage door. He didn't want to go there. I tried to take him through the front door, and no, he didn't want to go there. But he was jumping all over. And my son asked me, Mom, is it a full moon? He looked, he's like, it's not a full moon, so I don't know. Maybe he's just restless. And we ignored. Not knowing that I've had the animals can sense when spirits are moving around or something. So I'm suspecting that was it. He was trying to tell us, but we could not communicate his language. And the medical people, that's what they're saying. He passed around 12:30, 1 o'clock at night. So in the morning, I woke up. I went for my surgery. I came back, drowsed up. Second day, I slept. I kept hearing doorbells, but I didn't know. So how they figured, neighbor did not show to work on Tuesday, and his business partner called him, texted him. He's not replying, and at 11 o'clock, he decided to show up. And that time I was in my surgery. So he came here, he found our neighbor sleeping peacefully, gone for good in his sleep. He could not talk to us, and because everybody had left the house, and everybody was busy doing their own thing. So he did his best, took him to the mortuary, and man, 3 days later, that's when he gets a hold of us and tell us our neighbor passed away on Tuesday. And this was a Saturday morning, while we were just sitting here. We had finished a late brunch, kind of like around noon. We were all sitting at the dining area, and the doorbell rang, and we checked, and he's like, yeah, we recognize him. He comes here all the time. It's his business partner. And our neighbor is gone for good. Man, that hit me so hard. I'm like, even my whole family, we are like, this is a strong young man, very young man, very strong. He lived here minding his own business, looking very positive about life, working very hard. And now he's gone. The last breath he took, that is it forever. And I started saying, you know what? This is hard. And this is a reminder to us that we appreciate every day that we breathe the free air that God has given us, and that we should live good with our neighbors. We should be checking on each other. And life moves on. But man, there's no time to postpone on things. There's no time to hold grudges with people. There's no time to just procrastinate. Do what you have to do, because you don't know. Your time is limited. We want to be positive. We want to live to old age. We want to see our grandchildren. But you never know. The way you love this earth, and Lord loves you more. Lord wants his big athletic guys. He wants all the musicians. He wants all the comedians. So be prepared. Be ready. Life is so short, and this is a reminder for me that, man, there's no time to sit down and feel sorry for myself that I'm sick, I'm not feeling okay. You just have to keep moving. Do what you have to do, complete your duties, see your friends, enjoy life, love your family, just love it to the moon and back, as people say. And at the end, when the Lord calls you, you will be ready. You will be ready, and people will like, yes, we had good memories, and we had good time with this person. And you know what? I just pray he rests in peace. I cannot believe I'll no longer see him in the evenings when I come from work. He's going into his house, and I'm going to mine. I will not see him again. I will not hear his voice. He's always a busy guy on the phone with his talking with his business. He does good business, and I don't know. I wish his cattle was his big newest project. I hope it will be taken good care of. I wish I had gone to see those, because I really wanted to go and feed the apples, the apples to the cattle, but it never happened, because I'm thinking, oh, next time. So I'll never get a chance to see the cattle. I hope his business partner takes good care of his trucking business, and hope there'll be peace among the family. Because when a young man like that goes, lots of things are left unanswered. Yeah, I hope the family gets some peace, because it's really sad. He went to see his 80-year-old father. Who knows? Your young son, I think he's in late 40s, beginning of 50s, or if not mid 50s. And his father is 80. Is there being told that your son who just came to see you 2 weeks ago is gone? How hard is that? And yeah, it's a reminder to us: live well with family, live well with friends, live well with the neighbor, appreciate everything you got, do your best in your life, and at the end, when you do your duties on earth, you will have a peaceful rest forever and ever. And yeah, I really hope he rests in peace. I pray he rests in peace. And yeah, until we meet again. And that's it for today. And yeah, let's hope for a better tomorrow. Do not procrastinate. Visit your friends, see them, and yeah, life moves on. But all in all, love your neighbor as you love yourself, and life will be good. Bye for now.